is Teji, Kai,
Hayun,
and Benna from the Nine Corners Podcast, where we talk about everything
related
to Jeju. Hello, Benna.
Hello, good to see you.
Hello, Hayun.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, Kai.
Hello, how are you?
I'm great. We had a fun get-together last weekend, didn't we?
Yes.
Last weekend, the four of us went to the southwestern tip of Jeju Island and took a bicycle trip from Suaggy Cafe to Daejongso Elementary School together.
Yes, it was quite cool.
Right, the bicycle road is actually a part of Route 11 on the Ole trails, and our starting point was the Suaggy Cafe right along the coast, and it's famous for its beautiful ocean view. Hayun, did you enjoy riding along the coastline?
Yeah, very much. I felt really refreshed and happy because I was near the sea.
It sure was.
Yes, as I passed the sea, I really loved seeing the clear water. And I was very interested in the basalt walls along the road because they were very carefully made. I also liked the design of the walls.
I'm glad to hear that. But what is basalt? What type of stone is it?
Oh, basalt. You know, when the lava comes out from the volcano, it runs over the mountain and cools rapidly. It then hardens into a rock with lots of pores. Basalt is dark gray or black in color, as you already know.
Oh, I've seen them all over Jeju, but the word basalt was new to me.
Well, in my case, it was my first time seeing basalt in Jeju. But basalt is actually found throughout the world.
Is that so?
Yes, most lava that pours out of volcanoes that make up oceanic islands are basaltic. For example, the great shield-like volcano of Mauna Loa in Hawaii is made up of basaltic lava flows.
I also saw many of them all over Jeju. But why are there so many basalt stone walls in Jeju?
Well, I can explain the reason. I once saw a video about it. Jeju's basalt stone walls, which are called patdam, are a product of the barren environment of volcanic islands. The mountains and fields of Jeju, as well as the sea, are stone fields. So, if you remove the dirt, you'll know that it is covered with large rocks.
Yes, it must have been hard for the Jeju people to farm because of the rocks in the ground.
Exactly. As crops began to grow on barren land, various types of stone walls were created. At first, people wanted to throw the rocks away. But the amount of rocks were quite huge, so they were piled up around the land. It is the patdam that was built while cultivating the field.
Aha! It's quite an interesting story. Thank you for sharing, Hayun.
You're welcome.
Now, Binna, we started at Suaggy Cafe. Can you tell us what Suaggy means?
It means dolphin in the Jeju dialect.
Oh, dolphin and Jeju dialect? I didn't know that.
That's right. The Jeju dialect is quite different from the Korean language, and without prior knowledge about the Jeju dialect, it is almost impossible to understand.
Yes, it's so hard to understand.
The word Suaggy in standard Korean is 돌고래. The sound of these two words are quite different, so you would not imagine these words have the same meaning.
Yeah, but it sounds very friendly. The dolphin in the sea.
Wow, there are a lot of dolphins around the waters of Jeju, and a lot of fishermen find dolphins. Also, fishermen find the most baby dolphins around the cafe, so that is why it's called Suaggy.
Oh, but why is it so common to see dolphins in Mosul?
One reason may be because the construction of wind turbines and naval bases push the dolphins to adopt a new habitat in Mosul. And that's why it is common to see dolphins in Mosul.
Wait, stop. Mosul is where hyenas work. Then, do the dolphins meet the hyena when they're in the ocean?
Yes, the hyena are the most famous women sea divers of Jeju. And they're harvesting in the ocean. The dolphin actually steal and eat the hyena's catch.
That sounds cute, but I'm sure it would be an annoyance for the hyena, no?
Yes, I'm sure it will be.
Now, Binna, I think I heard in the news that some wind turbines emit frequencies, and dolphins also emit high frequencies, and this caused problems for the fishing boats. Is that true?
It's absolutely true. The dolphins produce high frequencies to communicate with each other dolphins. Plus, the wind turbines emit frequency while they are spinning, so the frequencies keep bouncing off each other. This causes a problem. The boats have a hard time listening to their own frequencies.
Ah, that could be dangerous.
Yes.
Wow, thank you for sharing your story about dolphins. So, after we set off from the Suaggy Cafe, we headed up to 대정서 Elementary School. It was very different from our school, NLCS Jeju.
Yes, it is very colorful and very beautiful.
Kai, what did you like the most about the school?
Well, I like the fire education room because the students can enjoy the slides and jumping tracks.
Yes, I envy them for having the slides.
Me too, haha.
This fun education can actually help the students' lives in the future, so it's a great resource to have. Another big difference is that our school NLCS Jeju has more than 1,000 students. However, the Daejeongso Elementary School has a low number of students because of an aging population and a low birth rate.
What a pity.
It would be a shame to see that pretty school be closed.
Yes, I agree.
Well, as you know, the road we took was actually a part of Route 11 on the Olay Trails. Can you tell me more about the Olay Trail, Kai?
Of course, first, you should know what the Olay trails are. Olay is a word from the Jeju dialect that means an alley that leads to someone's house.
Oh, it's also Jeju dialect.
I thought it was Ole.
Well, there are a total of 26 Olay trails in Jeju. These Olay trails are famous for taking you through Jeju's vast nature, and they're mostly located on the coast or mountains. Many people who walk in the trekking course say that they are very healed. Some Olay trails are very difficult though.
Then, did we cycle the entire route?
No. The 11th Olay course is 17.3 kilometers long and will take 6 to 7 hours if you walk the whole route.
Wow!
As you mentioned before, Teji, we started at Suaggy Cafe, which is located southwest tip of Jeju. We cycled a small amount of it up to Daejeongso Elementary School.
How did you feel while you were cycling?
It was a perfect day for cycling even though it was slow. It was sunny so we could see the clear blue sky and the sea. It's a good thing I was going slow because I saw a small pack of Suaggy swimming the sea. I hope we can walk another course when it is sunny.
Yeah, it was a very precious time going on a bike ride together and sharing our thoughts and impressions about it.
Right, it was so good.
How about visiting a Haenyeo diving place next time and learning more about it?
That sounds great.
What a good idea.
Oh, yes, I can wait until then.
Oh, we sure had a wonderful trip together. I'm so looking forward to having a trip to learn more about the Haenyeo soon. Thank you for listening to our podcast. See you again next time.
See you next time. Bye-bye.